All right. Hey, everybody. Mike Freeland back with you guys. Really quick. Well, no, not quick, but I want to show you guys something. Um, People always say, when I first started trading, let me just get into this, guys, real quick. When I first started trading, one of the main things that was always said was that you would confuse yourself, which is very true. You will confuse yourself um, trying to look at all of the pairs, because all pairs operate different. So people used to always say what you need to do is probably find you 1 to 3 pairs, get very familiar with those pairs, and it should benefit you in your trading. Well, I'm here today. I wanted to do this video today because I've just finished trading. I was live, and I want to show you guys that it's possible to trade just one pair. Pick a pair, master the movement of that pair, and you could be very successful in your trading and not spend all day looking at pairs and trying to, complete um, successfully when you actually can master one pair. Now, my favorite pair is USDJPY. Okay, number one, it's because it's in the United States market, does USD. Our market opens up between 8:30 in the morning. Is when things get really rolling, and it closes about 5 p.m. Eastern time. So I know that the U.S. market is open and moving. Wherever you're from, I would advise you, if you're going to do this strategy, is learn a pair that opens in your particular location in the world. Also, I do have a video you could look at. It's already posted, that shows you what pairs are where, when they're operating, and what pairs make, do the most movement, where money could be made. So that's the first thing I wanted to do. So this is USDJPY that I'm using, and now I need to move these so that you can see, but I'm really going to show you how I took this pair today and made some great money in both Forex and in binary, and you can do the same thing. So I want to start with Forex because that's the quickest one. Now, for Forex, I had this set on the hour chart. Okay, the hour chart, let me bring it down. This is also using not the strategies that I'm going to show you in binary that we set up last week, but this is using just 2 horizontal lines, okay, what you see right here. And I've shown this. This is one of 2 strategies that I sell. If you want to get this strategy on these particular lines, and the whole goal of this is to wait until the particular pair breaks either above or below the line in this particular strategy. So as you see, USD JPY broke above the above the line, and I did get in when it broke above. So I didn't get in on this candle. I got in on this candle right here, and as you can see, I'm just talking the second of the candles, this one here. Okay, so the second of the candle bought me 20, let me move it over here, but at the top, about 22, 23 pips before it went back down. As you can see, it went back down. And where it went back down, it actually stopped at about 13 pips or so. This strategy is to help you get 20 pips. It's called the 20 pip and dip is what I call it. So you did get 22 pips out of there on that second candle. This candle right here is 22 pips. Alright? And as you can see, it started coming down and it's getting less. But you got out here, right when it got up to the 20 pips, you would have gotten out and you would have gotten, your money. So all it would have been based on was whatever your lot size would have been, because your pip count, which is 20 pips, you would have won. Alright? Now this strategy also works on any pair, okay, including in the crypto world, crypto space. But I use it for USDJPY and I got my 20 pips, and I would have been done there. Cool. Let's put this back on 1 minute. If you want that strategy, I have a video where you can text me my numbers there, and I will, tell you what the cost is for that strategy, and we will take care of that. Now, in this case, this is that whole hour deal, but we're back on the minute chart, okay, for USDJPY, but for Binary. Now, this strategy is running like I showed in a previous video using the super trend and the stochastic RSI. But what I'm going to show you guys is crazy. I got in to this particular strategy. I had missed all of this morning, which was no problem, because you see, after it got all the way up to the top, as you can see here, with the stochastic RSI went all the way up to the top. Okay, then you get this long line to show you that it started going horizontal. Now, because of the movement going back and forth, it did start to drop on the stochastic RSI, but it was still moving across. Okay, and once it got to the bottom, because the candles were going up and down, most people will not trade here, but I'm going to show you how you could trade here, or wait for the breakout, I should say, which happened over here, is where I got in and rode this all the way down. You see here at the bottom, it went down, and then when it goes down, it goes horizontal again, because this is as far as it goes. As you can see, this is the top as far as the market went up. This is as far as it went down, which is why I used this to get in and out of trades. But it went on down, and then you see it started coming up again, because you got the two green candles, which was the pullback here, as you can see, and then it started coming down again. Keep in mind, use the back or the shaded, that you know whether this is an uptrend. Even though it's going across, it is still going up, and then the downtrend started. All right, so let me show you how this did for me with pocket option. Here's the same setup. Okay, the same setup right here. All right, I got in. Technically, let me show you this first. Here are my trades. I didn't trade. I did the same strategy last week, 12-1. Then I haven't traded since 12-1, and then I started right back up today. All right, this was a little mess up because I got in too quick. I took the loss, no big deal. Then I took 3 trades, which was right over in these candles here. Okay, right over in these candles here, and I won 3 straight trades. You can see 1834, 1838, 1840, which is this is UTC time. Go back, this is about 6 o'clock or so, UTC time. But if you look here, 1834, here's the candle. I'm right on it. You look down the bottom, 1834. I got in on that one. Then 1838, I got in on that one. It came down and won. Then 1840, I got in on that candle. It still came down and won. I stopped, but as you can see, I could play this all the way down until it hit here, and then it retraced. The shorter retracement on the other. Let me see if I can get both of them up on my screen so I don't lose you guys. Whoops. Let's see here. I can get this up. Give me 1 second, because I'm working with 3 screens, but we're going to show you guys exactly what we did. Okay. Now, let's move this one back. Here is the whole setup right here. Okay, now you can see exactly how this came down. It stayed flat at the bottom, came down. Now check this out. Here is the retracement here. Here's the retracement there. Okay, now we knew that this was going to probably be a retracement because this came down so far. It came down, it's moving for this real time. but it came down so far, and then it went up and then back down, up and down, and then it broke out here just like it broke out there. So what did I do, guys? One of two things you could do. Because this was a retracement, I set up 2 horizontal rays, okay, to do 3 touches as after it did the retracement. So we could have gotten in here and boom. When it got down here, you see we got a support line here. And then what I did was, I see 1, 2, and over here, I set up another line because you got almost 3 touches here. And then I just waited. You know, you could have gotten in right here off the retracement and gotten some, which would have been fine. You see the touches here, but you also, from previous videos, see so many things that you could look at that will show you where the money is. From other videos, I showed you the green, let's zoom this out a little bit. This green candle right here with wicks on both ends signifies that there's getting ready to be a reversal. You got 2 greens that way and then boom, up. But what did we do? You could have gotten here off of this candle, or you could have been very cautious and just waited for the breakout. Here was the breakout. You could have gotten here on this one, gotten in and got you some. Then it came back and touched, went up. Came back, it didn't touch all the way, but the retracement, and as you can see now, it's going on up. You could have set more breakouts right here and let it play and boom, because you know now it's going into an uptrend. So you could set the breakouts and just kept going on. Here's another breakout. One, 2, possible 3 candles here, 2 reds there, then boom, the breakout. The retracement, the breakout. Guys, here's proof right here that I made money here, and then I showed you here with this strategy for the hour, for USDJPY, for regular Forex. We did the breakout on here. Guys, that was all this morning. I would totally be done for the day. It is actually 1:06 p.m. on the 6th of December. You see this is still climbing to even get you more, but I just showed you where I got my 20 pips and would have been done. And then here we were showing you how, based on the 1 minute strategy and these horizontals, how we actually got in because of this move, and we just waited for it to break out. It could have broken in either direction, but this is why you set up the horizontal line, and it broke to the downside, and I collected in there, got right down here. Here's a retracement that we could have gotten in on, and then here is 3 touches, and then here's 3 more touches, is where we got this line, and boom, there's the breakout, small breakout, right on back up. So it can be done, guys, and as you can see, when you got over here, if you just set 3 touches again, here's the bottom, 1, 2, this stuff just pops out at you when you get used to seeing it. 1, 2, 3, actually there's 4 there, plus you got all of these here, which would have been, let me just set it up for you right here real quick. Just set it up for you right here. Here's your horizontal line, which would have took all your breakouts right here. Touch, 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 look at all of that. And then you could have did 1 for the bottom, okay, which would have been right here. 1, 2, 3 there. So look how small that is. And look at the big break. Just wait it out. Let this one close outside the line, and then look, the next one's going all the way up there. And now you're getting a retracement, which means it could retrace and go up, or it could retrace and keep on coming down. So what would we do? Just play this game all day. Just play this game all day. You could have taken another line up and Well, we'll just move this one because we finished it anyway. There we go. We take another line, and here is 3 right here. Boom. There's your 3. So is it going to break out there? Or you could have done down here. I'm just going to move this line because we've already done this line. You could have just moved this line. I would say there. There's 1, there's 2. And as you can see right now, that's breaking out right there. Let's see if this closes up. Now don't get confused with all of these down here. You're now looking at up here. Alright, let's just see where this will actually go. Because this looks like it's going to close up. So I would get in now and boom, and it's probably going to rise. Let me just throw this right there. That's where it started. And let's see if it goes up above that. Because now the candle next to it that just completed, it completed outside of the line. So the next candle started outside the line. Okay, now it could sit there and you wouldn't lose any money, or it could drop down like it's doing, but it's pulling back up. I'm not going to move that one. Let's just see. Now it's back to where it was. Okay, it's playing around there a little bit. We got 19 seconds to go. Alright, 14 seconds. It came down just a little bit. It's back where it is with 10 seconds to go. Let's see if it's going to shoot up. Nope, it's back down. 3 seconds. Boom, it's back even. Boom, you would have been even. You still would have kept your money and you could, actually go for the next goal. But as you can see from what I showed you guys, you can make money off of one particular pair, knowing when to get in, when to get out. Of course, I will give a disclaimer. You trade at your own risk. It is a risk. Don't trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. No mortgage money, rent money, car payments, no bill money. Trade with money that you can afford to lose because it is a risk. All right, but I just showed you that you could make money off of one pair, utilizing it in both binary and in Forex. Okay, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you this. You can go back and watch it again to see how I have these set up. Looks like if we got even there, if we'd have got in again, we would have won this particular trade off of that one with this candle that just moved. But that's another story. You see over here when we did it, we got 3 out of 4 wins, which is definitely not bad. When we used it earlier, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10. This was last week, December the 1st. This is what I did today, and I'm done for the day. So just wanted to show you guys that. Leave a comment, like this video if you saw, got something out of it. Definitely, for those that are new subscribers, welcome. Hope this is something that you guys could get some value out of. And until the next video, we will chat soon. Take care. Have a blessed day.